I have got this rev counter and this Shroud for Toyota Aygo from eBay for £57. So you can see this rev counter, you have 0 to 8 number. So this is for petrol model. So here you can see there's the part number. And here we have the number 83270 0H020 JH02, and the bottom line 856370U. Also on this rev meter, and we need the screw here, and for this there is the screw already, so this is for installation, and there's the plug, and in the car there is the plug just into this socket. If we look at this surround, look at the bottom, there are the 2 holes. That's actually for 2 screws. To remove this instrument surround, and we need to remove 2 screws at the bottom. We need to turn the steering wheel left, there's the 1 screw, and then we turn the steering wheel right, there's another screw. So we can now do that. Now I have turned the steering wheel left. As you can see, there's a screw over here. So that's the screw. Now I have turned the steering wheel right, so you can see the other screw. After we remove the 2 screws, we can try to lift this shroud up, because if you look at this one, you can see at the bottom there's some catches the shape like this, so it should be move it up that way. We can remove this shroud by trying carefully lift it upward. Yeah, it's relatively easy to move it upward, and it is just coming out now. So we can just remove this shroud. But if you buy a rev counter without this shroud, you can see the inside, there are already shapes, and you can cut like that. And also, based on the right-hand drive or left-hand drive, so each side there already a line for installing the rev meter. So you could use this original one and cut according to the line inside, and still use the same. After the instrument shroud removed, so we can see on the side, and here we have some fuses for the rev meter plug. You can see over here and here. So this is the one. So we can just remove this tape, and so that you can plug this into your rev meter. So now we can release this plug by remove this tape or break it. So now you can see after this tape released, so we got more movement for this rev counter plug. To install this new rev meter to this instrument frame, so you can see we have a metal tab here, and also this fixing threaded hole under here, and we can also see this is a metal tab over there, and we actually insert this tab into here, and we are going to insert this fixing tab with the threaded hole into this big hole, and then this screw will get in here. We will firstly plug this wiring plug into that socket. Then we try to slide these two tabs into this hole and that hole. Now you can see I have got this a plug into this socket on the RepairDIY. Now I just turn it over and get the two tabs into the two holes. So now you can see I have got this, so that tab into the hole and also that tab into that hole, and then you can see the plug and socket, the socket on the RepairDIY, the plug from the wiring, and it's plug in. It's just push it in until you hear the click that the plug for the rev counter. And next we need to put this this bolt in this hole. So this came together with the RepairDIY when I bought it. So this bolt is a 10mm. We just need to hand tighten it. It should be okay. Hand tightened. So next we can put this shroud with a rev counter opening in. Got this opening over here. Yeah, like that. It is not easy to get this shroud onto that with the RepairDIY in position. So now I try to separate the front and the back. To separate, you just see there's three big tabs. You just push them in, and then you can separate. I hope this would be make it easier to install. So after this shroud separated into the two parts, the back and front, it's relatively easy just to get this part in, and then we can try the other side. So I just make it fixed. With the two hands, after I got this back part in and try to get this front part into the slot, there's just three tabs, and it seems okay. So we can just push this two parts together, because this two lower leg already behind the steering wheel. It should be okay. When they were put together, I tried to put them in because these two legs won't be able to get behind the steering wheel. So now it seems okay. Just I'm going to use my two hands to push this part and that part together and try to install the two screws. Now it is in position. Just to check all the gaps you see down here, they're all into the position before we try to install the two screws down here as well. So there's no gaps. Now we can try to finally get the two screw in. Now we turn the steering wheel, we can get the screw in. Yeah, just there, don't need to be too tight. This is the right hand side. We also put screw into that hole. That should be okay. Now we have this RepairDIY installed and the shroud in the position. I think when you need to remove this shroud again, you may still have to try to lift it out. So you have to lift them out at the whole front and back together. This is a little bit flexible. I think you should be able to get it out. It's more difficult if you have this rev meter. If there's no rev meter, it's relatively easy to get it out. With the rev meter, you know there's this neck of the rev counter will block it, but you should be able to manage it because of the flexibility of this case. Thank you for watching.